قل أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمد رسول. معنى ذلك تشهد أن الله هو المعبود بالحق. هذا معناه.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. All praise is due to Allah, Lord of the worlds, and may Allah's peace and blessings be upon His final messenger, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Today on Living the Quran, we will be talking about Surat Alnaba, the first part of it. Allah Azza wa Jal starts this chapter with a question, saying, عَمَّا يَتَسَاءَلُونَ, what are they asking each other about? عَنِ النَّبَإِ الْعَظِيمِ, about the great Naba, the great news. الَّذِي هُمْ فِيهِ مُخْتَلِفُونَ, that in which they are in disagreement about. كَلَّا سَيَعْلَمُونَ, no, they will come to know. ثُمَّ كَلَّا سَيَعْلَمُونَ, then no, they will come to know. When the Prophet, peace be upon him, was sent to the people of Quraysh to convey the message of Islam, he told them about the hereafter. And obviously many of them opposed him with disbelief, and they even mocked him. How can we be brought back to life after being dry, dead bones? So Allah Azza wa Jal said in this chapter, what are they asking each other about? About the great news. Now he used the word Naba. Naba, it's not used unless that news is something of serious consequences and is something probable, not far-fetched. So Allah Azza wa Jal said, عَنِ النَّبَإِ الْعَظِيمِ, about the great news. That in which they are in disagreement about, being two groups, believers and disbelievers. Then Allah Azza wa Jal threatened them, saying, they will come to know. Then no, they will come to know. So the fact is, the truth will come out. So it doesn't matter if we have disbelievers who have theories disproving in their minds, disproving the purpose of life, and stating that there is no God. Well, it doesn't matter how loud they are, that won't change the fact that there will be a day of judgment. And when will we find out? Well, once we die. And the angels will then ask each one of us, saying, who was your Lord? Man Rabbuk? And Ma Dinuk? What was your religion? وَمَنْ الرَّجُلُ الَّذِي أُرْسِلَ فِيكُمْ? And who was the man that was sent to you, i.e. the Prophet? So, be prepared. Allah Azza wa Jal then says, أَلَمْ نَجْعَلِ الْأَرْضَ مِهَادًا, have we not made the ground easy and suited for your life? أَلَمْ نَجْعَلِ الْأَرْضَ مِهَادًا وَالْجِبَالَ أَوْتَادًا, and we made the mountains as pegs, stabilizing the ground. وَخَلَقْنَاكُمْ أَزْوَاجًا, and we've created you in pairs, in different pairs, being tall and short, of different intellectual levels, being male and female, being weak and strong, etc. So now, if we look at these verses, look at the difference between the ground and the mountains. Each has its unique attributes, the ground being flat and easy to walk on and livable, while the mountains being high, rigid, and tough to live on. Look at the differences between these two creations. So that shows us Allah's ability to create, and it shows us His wisdom. He created everything for a cause. Even the mountains, they stand as pegs, stabilizing the ground. And then He also created us with different attributes, because we find in one society that we are in need for each other. We have people who become doctors, and we have people who specialize in labor, etc. So this shows Allah's wisdom, and the differences in His creations shows the fullness of His ability to create, subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then Allah Azza wa Jal says, وَجَعَلْنَا نَوْمَكُمْ سُبَاتًا, and we made your sleep as a means of rest. وَجَعَلْنَا اللَّيْلَ لِبَاسًا, and we made the night as a cover, covering everything with its darkness. وَجَعَلْنَا النَّهَارَ مَعَاشًا, and we made the day for your livelihood. Now, the day and night are two signs. Again, simple signs but taken for granted. Can you imagine if if there was no day and our life was just in darkness? Or can you imagine if there was no night and it was always daytime? Can you imagine the effect that will have on us as humans and on crops, animals? It will be a difficult life. But Allah Azza wa Jal has created everything for a purpose. Everything is precise in its place. He created us for a purpose. And that purpose is to worship Him alone and to recognize Him, that He is the one Lord. So whenever you see the sun sets or whenever you see the sun rises, ponder upon that and remember that this is a sign from Allah. وَبَنَيْنَا فَوْقَكُمْ سَبْعًا شِدَادًا, and we created above you 7 strong heavens. وَجَعَلْنَا سِرَاجًا وَهَاجًا, and we made a burning lamp to benefit us, which is the sun. We benefit from the sun, both heat and light. Not only us, but even the crops and animals. وَجَعَلْنَا سِرَاجًا وَهَاجًا وَأَنزَلْنَا مِنَ الْمُعْصِرَاتِ, and we brought down from the heavy clouds مَاءً ثَجَّاجًا, a continuous pouring water. لِنُخْرِجَ بِهِ حَبًّا وَنَبَاتًا, to bring forth grain and vegetation. وَجَنَّاتٍ أَلْفَافًا, and entwined gardens of thick growth. Now in these verses there are many signs of the hereafter. For example, the plants, the vegetation. Don't you realize that this beautiful colored plant full of life was once a dry, dead seed? And the one who was able to create this beautiful plant from this dry, dead seed is able to resurrect you after being dry, dead bones, and He will judge you on your deeds. So whenever we walk out and we see plants, flowers, vegetation, we should ponder upon that. This is a sign for us, something to remind us of the hereafter. I ask Allah Azza wa Jal to open our hearts to understand the Quran. And this is Muhammad Al-Muhiri from Islamic Fundamentals. Thank you very much. Subhanak Allahumma wa bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant. Astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.